Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a sunset kind of eye with all orange and browns and coppers and my favorite lip in the entire world, a vamp lip. This is what I'm wearing on my wedding day, by the way, with like no eye makeup. Like, this is my favorite lip. And I thought it'd be really fun to try a new lip today. This is by Maybelline in Midnight Merlot, and this is a lipstick. And then I'm giving this Vivid Matte Liquid by Maybelline as well a try, and this is in the shade Possessed Plum. So together, love it so much. But I hope you enjoy this look, and if you want to see more, then please keep watching. Starting out with MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NW22, and I'm going to be blending that all into my skin using a damp beauty sponge. This is my favorite way to apply foundation because it's a nice, beautiful, even layer. It doesn't get cakey because the sponge picks up all the excess product. Next, I'll be taking Cinema Secrets Concealer Palette, and I'll be blending this underneath my eyes and down my T-zone, and then using my beauty blender again and patting that into the skin. Make sure you use your beauty sponge to blend in your concealer in a patting motion as well, and go back and forth underneath your eyes. This will ensure that the concealer stays underneath your eye instead of dragging it all to your temple. Now, since I did eyes first, I'm going to bake underneath my eyes using my Laura Mercier Setting Translucent Powder. So once I bake underneath my eyes, it'll ensure that no fallout powder from my eye makeup will fall into my concealer, and then I'll have to start all over, and then it's a hot mess. So now I'm just priming my eyes with soft ochre paint pot as usual. Now pulling out my favorite palette, the Morphe 350 palette. I am truly obsessed with this palette. It is my favorite. It is hands down my favorite eyeshadow palette of all time, and I'm going to start building up these colors. So you're going to start out with a light brown, then you're going to go to a medium brown, and then you're going to go to dark brown. But instead of the browns, I'm sticking to more of the reddish browns, kind of going for like a cranberry smoky eye with like orange and burnt oranges and stuff like that. So you just want to build up your colors. Start out with the lightest color, build your way up to the darkest color. Now, I should have started out with a transition shade all over, but I just went in with it and just hoped for the best. So by doing it this way, I have to do a lot more blending than I normally would with a transition color. So I'm just going to build my colors up and blend them as best I can, but I've always liked that kind of messy, grungy, smoky eye, so that's my personal preference. Now I'm taking my translucent powder once again and packing it on the outer corner of my eye to really sharpen up the edges and make sure that no red powder is dripping on my concealer, or I'll have crazy raccoon eyes. Next, I'll be taking a corally red and like a corally brown, I guess, maybe a copper. Sorry, I can't even speak right now. I'm going to be packing that all over the lid and then placing a lighter shade of a gold in my inner corner. Next, I'll be taking Studio Fix Powder in C4, and this is what I'm going to do to dust away my bakage to really buff it in the skin and smooth everything out. And as you can see, there's no fallout. It turned out beautifully. Then I'll be contouring as usual with my Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. This is my all-time favorite. I don't think I'll ever switch. And then, of course, warming up the skin was MAC Give Me Sun. after I'm done jamming out, I'll be taking Gilded Honey by Laura Geller. And then, of course, my Skin to Navia setting spray, which I talked about in my last video. I love this stuff. Spraying the skin before you apply your highlight just ensures that the highlight pops 10 times more. And then applying that in the areas. I'll have a brow video to come, but quickly I'm just going to run through my brows. You want to outline the bottom first. Flick it like a hair-like motion. I'm using the brow powder duo from Anastasia Brow in brunettish, like I'm mixing with auburn, so it's kind of like a chocolatey red color. But I'll have a video more to come on how I do my brows. This is like the most natural way with powder, but I will show you all different ways to do your brows soon. Alright, so I'm just applying the same colors I did on the lid and the crease and blending that out. Then I'll apply some mascara, curl my lashes, and then head on to lips. Now this is the Maybelline lip collection. I will put all the numbers down below if you didn't catch some in the video. Again, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.